In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on November 18, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Dallas Mavericks versus Milwaukee Bucks. On the upcoming Saturday night clash, the Dallas Mavericks are set to embark on a road journey to the Pfizer Forum, where they will face off against the Milwaukee Bucks in what promises to be a thrilling matchup. The Mavericks come into this game riding high on a wave of success, having triumphed over the Washington Wizards in their recent outing. On the other side of the court, the Bucks will be on the second leg of a back-to-back, having engaged in a battle on Friday night. The Dallas Mavericks have showcased their prowess by securing victories in 5 of their last 7 games, including a noteworthy road record with 5 wins in 7 attempts. The team's recent triumph against the Wizards demonstrated their offensive firepower, with players like Tim Hardaway Jr., Luka Doncic, and Derrick Jones Jr. delivering standout performances. The Mavericks exhibited remarkable efficiency, shooting 52% from the field and an impressive 17 of 42 from beyond the arc. In contrast, the Milwaukee Bucks entered the contest on the back of a 3-game winning streak, with their latest victory being a decisive triumph over the Charlotte Hornets. Led by Damian Lillard's 37 points and 13 assists, the Bucks have been a force to be reckoned with. Despite playing without Giannis Antetokounmpo, they managed to shoot 51% from the field and an astonishing 20 of 39 from the three-point line in their recent win. As the Mavericks aim to maintain their stellar form, the absence of Maxi Kleber poses a challenge, while the Bucks anticipate the return of Giannis Antetokounmpo to bolster their lineup. Statistically, the Mavericks hold impressive rankings in rim field goal percentage, three-point percentage, and effective field goal percentage, making them a formidable offensive force. With Kyrie Irving and Tim Hardaway Jr. both boasting over 40% accuracy from beyond the arc, the Mavericks plan to exploit the Bucks' subpar defense. Despite the home advantage favoring the Bucks, the Mavericks see an opportunity to capitalize on their rest advantage and exploit the defensive vulnerabilities of their opponents. With Kyrie Irving upgraded to probable and the Bucks struggling to cover numbers, the Mavericks appear poised for success in this matchup. With both teams entering the game with winning momentum, the Mavericks, having enjoyed a longer rest period since Wednesday, are positioned to secure a statement victory on the road against the Bucks. The high-paced nature of both teams, ranked 6th and 9th in pace, promises an exciting and fast-paced contest. The likelihood of Giannis Antetokounmpo sitting out on Saturday, especially after playing on Friday in a back-to-back scenario, further tilts the momentum in favor of the Mavericks. The Mavericks' high-scoring offense is expected to outlast the Bucks in the second game of a back-to-back. The combination of the Mavericks' offensive prowess and the potential absence of Giannis Antetokounmpo only leaves us with one choice here. The Dallas Mavericks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Analyzing the overall game dynamics, both the Mavericks and the Bucks rank in the top 10 in pace, setting the stage for an up-tempo and entertaining clash. With Dallas showcasing proficiency both around the basket and from beyond the arc, a total score exceeding expectations seems plausible. The defensive shortcomings of the Mavericks, ranking 30th in opponent rim scoring and struggling to defend the mid-range and three-point line, create a favorable environment for both teams to capitalize on offensive opportunities. Considering the offensive firepower of both squads and the potential absence of key defensive players, the overall scoring is likely to surpass the projected total. Anticipate a high-scoring and entertaining matchup between the Dallas Mavericks and the Milwaukee Bucks. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Memphis Grizzlies versus San Antonio Spurs. Mark your calendars for an exciting clash in the Southwest Division as the 2023-2024 NBA season rolls on this Saturday, November 18th. The stage is set at the illustrious Frost Bank Center in San Antonio, Texas, where the Memphis Grizzlies are set to face off against the San Antonio Spurs in what promises to be a riveting encounter. This matchup marks the commencement of a 4-game regular season series between the Grizzlies and the Spurs. Interestingly, the Spurs have consistently covered the spread in their last 5 meetings with the Grizzlies. However, despite this statistical advantage, the Spurs find themselves in an unfavorable position, having failed to secure a victory in their last 10 consecutive games against the Memphis squad. As we delve into the specifics of each team's performance, the narrative unfolds with the Memphis Grizzlies carrying a 2-9 record for the season. Their recent setback against the Lakers on Tuesday, resulting in a 134-107 road loss, has left them yearning for redemption. Santi Aldama showcased resilience by leading the team with 24 points, supported by David Roddy's 17 points and a contribution of 15 points each from Desmond Bane and Xavier Tillman. The team, however, faced an uphill battle, shooting only 36% from the field and 20 of 53 from beyond the arc. The first half onslaught, allowing 74 points, proved insurmountable, compounded by a challenging game for Jaren Jackson Jr. and the unfortunate injury to Marcus Smart in the first quarter. On the flip side, the San Antonio Spurs are grappling with a 7-game losing streak, aiming to break the pattern. Their recent defeat against the Kings at home adds to the urgency of reversing their fortunes. Zach Collins displayed resilience with 28 points, complemented by Victor Wembanyama's 27 points and Keldon Johnson's 21 points. Despite their commendable effort, the Spurs succumbed to a 129-120 loss, with the Kings closing the final 5-24 on an 18-9 run. In terms of player availability, the Grizzlies find themselves severely shorthanded with key players like Ja Morant, Xavier Tillman, Luke Kennard, and Marcus Smart sidelined. The Spurs, on the other hand, have ruled out Devin Vassell and Tre Jones. The mounting challenges for the Grizzlies make the Spurs the potential favorites to capitalize on this situation, despite the latter playing on 0 days rest. While the Spurs face the difficulty of a back-to-back scenario, their competitive performance against the Kings suggests they could overcome the challenge. The absence of key players for the Grizzlies raises doubts about their ability to secure a victory on the road, so the San Antonio Spurs to cover the spread as underdogs is our full-game side pick. Both teams' affinity for a fast pace sets the stage for an action-packed game. The Grizzlies' record 101 possessions per 48 minutes, closely mirrored by the Spurs at 101.7. Notably, the Grizzlies rank last in the NBA in triples allowed per 100 possessions, while the Spurs stand at 28th in the same category. Considering San Antonio's defensive struggles, opting for the over on the total seems a prudent choice. The over has a compelling track record in the last 4 meetings between the Grizzlies and Spurs, going 3-0-1. Each of these matchups has witnessed a total of 234 or more points. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Oklahoma City Thunder versus Golden State Warriors. In a highly anticipated matchup, the Oklahoma City Thunder are set to clash with the Golden State Warriors at the illustrious Chase Center in San Francisco. This game marks the culmination of their 3-game regular season series, with the Warriors claiming a narrow victory at 141-139 as 6-point road favorites on November 3rd, only to be answered by the Thunder's resounding 128-109 triumph at Chase Center just this past Thursday, where they covered a 3-point spread. The Thunder are riding a wave of success, having secured victories in 5 of their last 6 games. Eager to extend their winning streak, they delivered a convincing 128-109 road win against the Warriors on Thursday. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander showcased his scoring prowess with 24 points, complemented by Josh Giddey's 19 points and Isaiah Joe's remarkable contribution off the bench, sinking 7 3-pointers for a total of 23 points. The Thunder's offensive efficiency was on full display, shooting 50% from the field and an impressive 19 of 32 from beyond the arc. Contrastingly, the Warriors find themselves in a slump, with 6 losses in their last 7 games. Hoping to break free from a 5-game losing streak, they suffered a rout at the hands of the Thunder on Thursday. Jonathan Kuminga led the team with 21 points, but the absence of key contributors like Draymond Green and uncertainty surrounding Stephen Curry's status loomed large. The Warriors struggled, shooting just 40% from the field and 14 of 41 from the 3-point line in their valiant attempt to stage a comeback. As the Thunder enter the game with a full squad, squad, the Warriors remain watchful of Stephen Curry's questionable status. The absence of Curry significantly impacts the Warriors' performance, making them appear vulnerable, especially when compared to the Thunder's recent impressive form on both ends of the court. Oklahoma City's recent success can be attributed in part to their solid defense, ranking 5th in defensive efficiency and allowing just 107 points per 100 possessions. Additionally, the Thunder possess a strategic advantage down low with the emerging rookie, Chet Holmgren, who won't have to contend with the suspended Draymond Green. While it's always challenging to defeat the same team consecutively, the Warriors' current struggles suggest that the Thunder may have the upper hand once again, particularly if Curry remains sidelined. With a 9-3 against the spread record for the season, the Thunder emerge as a formidable team regardless of the circumstances. So the Oklahoma City Thunder to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Looking at the statistics, the Thunder's offensive prowess is evident, averaging 117.5 points on 49.3% shooting, with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander leading the charge with 29 points per game. Their efficiency extends to the three-point line and free throw shooting, making them a well-rounded offensive force. On the defensive end, they limit opponents to 33.7% shooting from deep and boast a robust rebounding game. In contrast, the Warriors are grappling with offensive challenges, averaging 113 points on 44.2% shooting. While Stephen Curry's brilliance is undeniable with an average of 31 points, the team struggles to find consistent offensive contributions. The Warriors' defensive efforts, ranking 10th in efficiency, provide a glimmer of hope, allowing just 109 points per 100 possessions. Considering both teams' defensive prowess and their slower pace of play, projected to be less than 100 possessions per game, the likelihood of a high-scoring affair diminishes. This, coupled with the uncertainty surrounding Curry's availability, leads to the conclusion that a low-scoring affair is most likely in this matchup. Under the projected total is our full game side pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.